Welcome to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, Nepco, Crane and Equipment Services, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. The Coca-Cola pregame show with Mitch Columbi is next.
Here's a three in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time three at a big time moment.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth.
Top of the key for three. Splash. Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside. Stolen. Picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
The new era continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, 2 cross-county rivals clash as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats host the Knox Lady Redskins for a battle at Stark County. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have sports analyst Justin Ruff. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. we welcome you to the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, 46532. You better believe we are back for more as we are set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Man, as we get ready for our 7th basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen the Knox Lady Redskins twice and the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis once just this past Tuesday. When we look at the Lady Cats, head coach Aubrey Lady is in her 3rd year leading the girls program. The Lady Cats have had to go up against some tough opponents to start their year as they come into tonight's matchup at 4-7. They started their season on November 1st, over a month ago already, if you can believe that. They fell to Morgan Township on the road, 63-39. They followed that up with another tough loss to Elkhart on the road, 77-27. Their 3rd matchup was the first home game of the year, and the Lady Cats prevailed over Trinity Greenlawn 65-44. They stayed home to host Bowman Academy the 15th of November and lost 51-49 in a tight one. They picked up a big-time win on the road against Couts, 43-41. Then beat Mishawaka at home 50-47. Huge win for them there. They took on North Judson St. Pierre Thanksgiving weekend and fell 53-41. They then hosted Marquette Catholic and lost 66-23, and then their last matchup was against West Central. This is a couple of matches ago. They faced off against West Central where the Lady Trojans were hot, making 9 threes throughout the ball game. The final saw the Lady Trojans beat the Lady Cats 70-28. And then this past Tuesday, their last matchup, they took on the Culver Lady Cavaliers at home. We were there for that one, and the Lady Cats won 57-42. Last night, the Lady Cats took on Bethany Christian. That was their last game. Boy, I'm going to figure this out one way or another. Last night was their most recent game as they took on Bethany Christian on the road and unfortunately fell 77-40. Leading the team in the scoring department is Sarah Thompson, averaging 15 points per game. Right behind her is Jayla Patrick, averaging 9.5 per game. Rounding out the top 3 is Gabby Kraus, averaging 8.5 per game. Kraus also leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals, averaging just under 6 boards a game, 5 dimes per game, and 3 snags per game. The Lady Cats are averaging 42 points a game, and their defense has been allowing 57.4 per game. We turn now to our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Justin, what are your thoughts on this young Lady Cat team?
How's it going, Mitch? How's it going?
I'm doing well.
I just counted how many times you messed up. It was about 7 or 8, but that's all right.
We're keeping it rolling.
Hey, this is my first time seeing OD this year, but, I'm kind of excited. You can't overlook the schedule and who they've played because, sometimes that can be, overseen, if you will. I mean, last game they played, last night they played Bethany Christian, and they haven't lost a game yet. So that's no cupcake team that they just saw last night, Mitch. But, some other wins, like Couts, that's impressive in Mishawaka. It really, for Oregon Davis, it really depends on their defense. And lately, of course, last night was a tough one. That was just a good team. But against Culver, their defense was pretty good.
Yeah.
They allowed 42 points, and, of course, that's under their average. Before the end of the year, I definitely see, Mitch, their average defensively, that 57 points per game will get shorter and shorter. So, I think that's really important for, Oregon Davis tonight is to be really active defensively.
I have to agree. And with this cross-county battle, you kind of have to throw records out of the window. When a game like this happens, Knox is just a few miles south here in the same county, Stark County. I mean, you know the same thing. Winnemac, West Central. You're a graduate of Winnemac. You understand the cross-county rivalries. Maybe shine a light on that a little bit and what that means to a team. Just kind of explain how much that means to teams.
There's no, just to be nice, there's no love there at all. You might have some buddies in the county that you're friends with, but once you have those jerseys on, you don't really care. And you can kind of feel like this as well. The same thing with Knox and North Judson. It's just a different type of game when you see that those names on your schedule coming up. You circle those, you target those. So of course, like you said, Mitch, you nailed it. The records. I guarantee tonight they do not care about.
No, they do not care about. And we turn the page and go ahead and look at the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana. Head coach James Adcock is in his first season leading the girls program. He, of course, coaches cross country and boys golf at Knox and seems to be hitting the ground running in his new position as the girls basketball head coach. The Lady Redskins started their 2023-2024 season at home against Couts, where it went into overtime. The final in that one saw Couts squeaking by in a 46-43 win over the Lady Redskins. They then took on John Glenn for their first away game of the season and fell in regulation 37-35. They then fell to a very good Morgan Township team. We were there that night at home, 46-22. They followed that up going against Rensselaer Central and fell hard 69-18. They got their first win against Pioneer on the road in Royal Center and beat the Lady Panthers 47-24. Then fell to North Judson St. Pierre in the historic rivalry the night before Thanksgiving, 51-44. Man, I love doing that game. That following Saturday, they fell to Kankakee Valley 62-38. Then won against Triton on the road 59-45. This past Tuesday, they hosted Michigan City and lost 51-48. The Lady Redskins come into tonight's cross-county matchup at 2-7 on the year. Leading the Lady Redskins in the scoring department is Portland Minix, averaging 8.2 points per game. Right behind her is Morgan Downs, averaging 7.4, and then Ryland Jordan rounds out the top three, averaging 6.2. Leading the team in rebounds is Rose Webb, averaging 4.2 boards per game. Cadence Qualls leads the team in steals, averaging 4 snags per game. Leading the team in assists right now is Morgan Downs and Portland Minix, both averaging 1.7 assists per game. Their offense as a whole, the entire team, is averaging 39.3 points per game, and their defense is allowing 47.9. Justin, it looks like the Lady Redskins are still adjusting to the new season. What are your thoughts on them at this point in time?
Now, I've only seen them play twice, but with those games that I have seen, Mitch, they have won. I saw them against Pioneer at Pioneer, and I saw them against at Triton. Both games, they were really active defensively, and they looked pretty good. But here's the thing: they were playing with Morgan Downs.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she is not playing tonight. I don't know if you shed that info yet.
Well, we'll get to the that's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report.
Okay.
You got to hold off on that.
Sorry, it's coming. But I just saw her, on some crutches here early. So, that could be, hurting Knox tonight.
For sure.
We will see. But it's going to be interesting to see how who steps up for Knox and how good how offensively they can bounce and react with one of their main players missing.
Well, we are expecting a great evening of IHSAA girls basketball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, refreshing the world, making a difference. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thank you to my good friend John Thompson. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on KVB's WKVI. Well, we have several injuries, as Justin kind of alluded to just a few moments ago. Thanks for breaking that there, Justin. But Cadence Qualls is out tonight for the Knox Lady Redskins. She is under the weather and sick. And also Morgan Downs has a right leg or left. I'm not sure which leg it is, but it is a leg injury. She is in crutches. We see her here, and head coach James Adcock said that she is scheduled to get an MRI this coming week. So our thoughts are definitely with Morgan Downs. Man, Justin, I'll be honest with you. I remember her from last year, and, if she gets hot, you got to get a hand in her face, and that is definitely going to be somebody that the Knox Lady Redskins are going to miss tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It's big. Last year, I remember scouting her when I was with Winnemac, and she was one of the best players. She was the best shooter on that team, and the exact thing that I have had on the scouting report, Mitch, is what you said. You have to know where she is defensively, and you have to have a good closeout in her face, because if she catches on fire, Mitch, she's going to go off. And that's, I really think it's a big blow for Knox.
It is. It's a big blow. But, also I was talking with head coach James Adcock. It's time for the young ones to step up. The younger underclassmen, it's time to step up. You've been talking about potentially wanting an opportunity. Well, here it is. Here's your opportunity. You got to step up, and you have to be ready to go. As we are going to hear from head coach James Adcock of the Lady Redskins and Aubrey Lady of the Lady Cats after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm here with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, James Adcock. Coach, you come into tonight another cross-county rivalry. That was the last time we saw you when you took on the Lady Jays. Now here you are taking on the Lady Cats. What do you know about them?
Well, we know they're a scrappy team. They get after you. The full court press shift, we allow them to. So we got to take care of the ball. I know I say that every time on the radio, but I think it's just a common thing that every team says. We got to take care of the ball, and especially tonight against a scrappy team like OD.
Yeah, what would be your message to Knox Redskin Nation right now?
Hey, we need your help. We got some girls that are down and out right now, and we need to come in, cheer us up, pick us up, and lead us to victory tonight.
Coach, as always, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, I'm here with head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady. Coach, you come into tonight, it's a cross-county battle against the Knox Lady Redskins. What do you know about this year's team?
They're going to play hard. They don't give up, which, is something that any coach wants out of any of their players. And they're just going to continue to play until the final buzzer, and we just have to make sure that we continue to do the same thing as we did the other night here against Culver, and even in our loss last night. Just come out and no matter what, give me everything you have.
anything in particular that you have to see on the floor tonight from your girls, or that you're looking forward to see tonight?
Looking to see us run our break. We did a very good job of it the other night at home against Culver, and it obviously worked out for us. We try to tell the girls, that these things are going to help you in the long run, and that was one game that they were able to see that, which was great. And then rebounding. It's been a struggle for us all year. But, we tell them it comes down to heart, who wants it more. There can be a bigger person out there, but if you can back them out and go get it, then that's what we need you to do.
Message to Bobcat Nation who may be listening tonight.
Come out and support us. We're going to give you everything we got.
Coaches, always appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Hey folks, Auto Park Fort LaPorte has got some news for you. We now have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in LaPorte County. So if you're in the market, come and check us out, because right now is the best time to trade in your current vehicle. Not interested in purchasing a vehicle? That's okay. We'll buy yours even if you don't buy ours. Not currently in the market, but your car needs serviced? Come check out our newly renovated service department and let them take care of all your service needs. And remember, we're not just an auto dealer, we're an auto park.
Time now for the keys to the game. Sponsored by the Auto Park, with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action, what are your keys to the game as a Knox Lady Redskin, Justin?
For Knox, they have to have someone step in for Morgan Downs. I said that earlier. They have to have the next woman up, next girl up, step up and hit some shots and replace Downs if you can.
Now we flip sides. If you are the head coach of Oregon Davis, what has to happen in order to get this win tonight?
Have to be aggressive defensively, kind of like I said earlier. If you can keep Knox in the 40s, great opportunity for you to stay in the game and possibly win the game. Aggressive on defense, man.
Couldn't agree more, as that's our keys to the game, sponsored by the Auto Park, with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Hey, go ahead and sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke, and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our KVB starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Have you ever wondered how much I could sell my vehicle for? Well, Auto Park Chevrolet GMC can help with that. We're looking to buy your vehicle. It is a quick, simple process that puts money in your pocket. Stop by the Auto Park on Oak Road for one of our sales professionals to assess your vehicle and have a cash price for you in moments. If you're looking to trade, we have stacks of inventory for you to choose from, or you can walk away with a check in hand. Don't hassle with listing on Marketplace or waiting forever to sell it privately. Let us make you an offer today. Auto Park Chevrolet GMC. Check us out at www.autoparkchevroletbuickgmc.com or call 574-936-5590 or come to see us next to Walmart in Plymouth.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Puts up a floater! Oh my gosh! High off the glass!
Now it's time for the KVB starting lineups.
For the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis in Hamlet, Indiana, starting at point guard is Gabby Kraus. The 2 guard is Jayla Patrick. Starting at small forward is Maddie Wireman, and at the 4 is Ashley Laster. The 5 is Sarah Thompson. For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Portland Minix. At the 2 is Riley Taylor. At the 3 is Ella Fairchild. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to Ella Fairchild as she starts tonight. And then at the 4 is Rylan Jordan, and at the 5 is Rose Webb. That is our KVB starting lineups, as we will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
From the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, welcome to game number 7 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Oregon Davis Bobcats and the Knox Redskins. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting as WKVI will always be there. We also want to let you know about Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WYMR. Join the boss, Tony Ross, on Max 98.3 FM every day as well for even more content involving your area. Between WYMR and WKVI, Kankakee Valley Broadcasting has you covered. Hey, don't hesitate to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X, formerly Twitter, at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max. For all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content, you can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. There are no excuses. We are in your pocket. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the PA announcer tonight in the Bobcat Den is Marvin McDaniel. The scoreboard operator is Brian Ernst. The scorekeeper is Jeremiah Patrick. Our officials for this evening are Eric Ellenberger, Mark McCammon, and Rick Podell. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have sports analyst Justin Ruff. And Justin, we look around our other area teams and see for several boys basketball teams in our area in action tonight. We see the Tri-Township Tigers hosting Hebron. They are 1-2 coming off that big-time win. That was head coach Snodgrass's 400th career win. We'll have a chance to talk with him tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. You are not going to want to miss that interview. Head coach Snodgrass talks about the 400th career win, his 40 years coaching as a whole. Man, a lot of knowledge from head coach Rick Snodgrass. I'm very excited to hear from him in the morning. And then the West Central Trojans still searching for their first win on the road at South Newton. They're in a doubleheader where the girls will face first, followed by the boys. The girls are 4-6 right now and hot, as both girls and boys teams for West Central are at South Newton tonight. The Winamac Lady Warriors and the Winamac Warriors are in action for a doubleheader. The girls play first, followed by the boys. They are in LaVille to take on the Lancers. The Winamac Lady Warriors are 6-4 and looking strong, and the Winamac Warriors are 2-2. Then the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays are 2-0 to start the year. They host Rochester tonight, and the South Central Satellites boys basketball team are 2-1 right now, hosting Couts. We are counting down the final few moments as this was the Coca-Cola pregame show. I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana high school girls basketball action from the Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off will be brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. 20 seconds to go here. Justin, what do you want to talk about? We could talk about anything. We've got everything in I needed to say.
Well, we could. What we can say is last time we were here, Mitch, I was in the sideline.
Yes,
and
you
at
were.
this time, you guys were eating hot dogs and popcorn, and I was down there starving.
No, we don't.
And then there's nothing.
Nothing tonight either. You're not here to eat. You're here to talk.
That's true. That's true.
Well, we're turning things over for our national anthem. Stand by. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. You can catch her stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. We go through our starting lineups one more time. Here for the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis, we're going to see Gabby Krause as the point guard. The 2 guard is Jayla Patrick. The small forward is Maddie Wireman, and the 4 is Ashley Laster. Sarah Thompson, who had a fantastic game this past Tuesday. She had a double-double, and she was named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. She is expected to play very well, even as a sophomore. For the Lady Redskins of Knox, at point guard, we're going to see Portland Minix. At the 2 is Riley Taylor. At the 3 is birthday girl Ella Fairchild. At the 4 is Rylan Jordan. And at the 5 is Rose Webb. Well, what I always say, Justin, it's MOT, moment of truth. The cross-county battle between the Knox Lady Redskins and the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. This is bragging rights. Bragging rights are on the table. You've got some of your family that may go to Knox. The other half may go to Oregon Davis. I mean, this is right up there with the North Judson-St. Pierre Blue Jay battle. It's a battle for Stark County. Coach Terry Minix coined the term last year, Justin. He said in 91 other counties, it's just a game. But in Stark County, it's a war.
Absolutely.
And we've got that here tonight as the Knox Lady Redskins are in all red with white trim, white lettering, and the Lady Cats are in all white with red trim and red lettering. So I could break out the red tie tonight since both teams were red so we could support both. So it's nice when I don't have to show. I try to do the best I can. I don't want to look like I'm showing favoritism.
You look good in the red tie.
But I saw you got your Christmas tie
I got my
on.
Christmas tie.
You are feeling in the spirit.
Well, it's December. Why not?
Of course, if any of you are following us on our social media pages, you probably saw our promo we just posted a little bit ago. Getting excited for this game. We hope that brought you here. If it didn't, we hope you were already with us. So we're so glad you've joined us here for Friday night Indiana High School girls basketball action. We remind you tomorrow night we have girls and boys doubleheader action coming your way from historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. Myself, along with sports analyst Terry Minix, our sideline reporters Gabby Krause for the girls game and Justin Ruff for the boys game. We will be going live for that first game at 4:30 p.m. Central, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. We hope you join us then, and always tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. We'll have several coaches we will talk to. Very interesting interviews as well. We'll have our Athlete of the Week interview with Sydney Hudson from Tri-Township, as well as, like I said, head coach Rick Snodgrass talking about his 400th career win. What an accomplishment for him. As we are about to be underway, the Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack tip.
Here we go. Let's get it.
Up and away, and Sarah Thompson will control the tip first. She gets it back to Gabby Krause, who crosses half court, and now she is back up top. Looking for Sarah Thompson. They've got help right there to Thompson as they get it over to Jayla Patrick. Back to Krause, inside to Thompson.
Yep.
Stolen by the Knox Lady Redskins. First turnover for the Lady Cats.
Knox in that 2-3 zone, Mitch. Looking good right off the bat.
Entry pass to Rose Webb, down low,
Ooh, yeah.
turnaround shot from the post, and Rose gets it to go. First points on the board go to the Knox Lady Redskins, 2-0 here. As on the other side of the floor, it's the Lady Cats.
Ooh.
Nice 15-foot right elbow shot from Sarah Thompson, banks it in and ties it up 2-2 here.
Okay. First 2 shots going in. I like it.
On the other end of the floor, we see Portland Minix with Jayla Patrick all over.
Rose Webb could be key for this game, Mitch. That was a good move she did right in the interior. We'll see how good she does throughout the game, but she could be key in this game.
Oh, Rose Webb is one of those. She solidifies herself on the inside.
She does.
And she's going to do a good job of that tonight. As here's an entry pass to Rylan Jordan. Fakes the shot, drives around, puts up a right-hand layup. No good, but she's fouled, and she will go to the line. We'll see who it's on here.
31, Ashlyn Laster.
So Laster coming up with the foul. It puts Rylan Jordan at the line.
Back-to-back good moves for Knox. Catching it at the elbow and then looking to drive or looking to score. As soon as you get 2 feet in the paint, you're aggressive and you're looking to score. Great start, great first 2 possessions for Knox Redskins.
Second free throw no good after she makes the first. Rebounded by Rose Webb on the inside, and she gets the put back to go. 5-2, the Lady Redskins lead. Jayla Patrick is at half court. She is double teamed. It's almost stolen by Ella Fairchild. Now they're calling Jayla over and back. So another turnover for the Oregon Davis Lady Cats here early on with 6:50 to go in the opening quarter. So turnover by Portland Minnick. She's called for a travel. What'd you see there? I was looking down.
Well, it just unforced turnover. Just kind of shuffled her feet, and they weren't really close to her. And there's another unforced turnover, back-to-back for each team. Knox, coughed up one, traveled, and it looks like it was a travel situation for OD. Knox again with the ball, Mitch.
So a little back and forth here. As this is Riley Taylor driving inside and kicking it to the far corner. That's Rylan Jordan back up top to Ella Fairchild, who then finds Portland Minnick. And Minnick is driving inside with Jayla Patrick on her. Puts up a left-handed floater, no good. Minnick is going to save it, though, and they're going to say she touched her foot right on the line. And you can hear head coach Aubrey Lady upset there, as well as Coach Minnick's upset as well. I mean, you just can't get anything past those two, that's for sure.
Especially when it's right in front of them, and that's what it was.
Ashley Laster almost lost it, but gets it to Jayla Patrick, back to Gabby Krause. Krause entry pass to Sarah Thompson, working down low. The double comes, back out to Jayla, back to Gabby Krause, over to Ashley Laster at the free throw line.
Beautiful.
Swish.
That is basketball right there. You catch it inside, Mitch. You kick it out. Not another one. You kick it out again. Good elbow shot for the Oregon Davis Cats.
5-4. The Cats are whittling into that lead. It's a 1-point ball game here as the Lady Redskins have it. It's Rylan Jordan in the near corner. Now gets it to Riley Taylor. Looking inside to Rose Webb. Nothing there. Cross court. Portland Minnick pops a three. No good. Too hard. Right to the hands, though, of Riley Taylor. Her putback's no good from 14. Extended wing. And now here comes Gabby Krause pushing it forward to Ashley Laster, and too far ahead for her, and she couldn't get it. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover unofficially. The Lady Cats' fourth is what I have.
That's one of my keys to the game, Mitch.
Yep.
Try to keep track of stats. I catch too much watching the game, getting excited.
It's okay. Minnick with the ball, looking at that zone from the Lady Cats. Entry pass to Rose Webb.
Wow.
She's got the footwork, and she gets to turn around to go. 7-4, 3-point ball game. The Lady Redskins lead. Ashley Laster now on the other side of the floor. Almost lost it. Picked up by Sarah Thompson. Back to Jayla Patrick for three. No good. And rebounded by Portland Minnick. She hits the deck. She's going to call timeout, and the Knox Lady Redskins get it. Smart play there by Portland Minnick, as tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on KVB's WKVI. Smart time out there, Jay.
Absolutely. I mean, especially, she was on her knees. She felt, some of the Cats right on their shoulder. That's just a good basketball play. Speaking of good basketball plays, Mitch, I mean, Rose Webb, great start right off the bat. And those three moves, she's got 6 out of 7 points. Those 3 moves that she did, she scored in the interior, but they weren't cupcake moves. Those were pretty nice. Off the left shoulder, kind of like a horse shot.
She's good.
That was a good. And heck, I wanted to call it.
Hey, well, I wanted to tell you, we got a text from head coach of the Culver Cavaliers, Kyle Evans. He says he's listening to us right now, and he said, tell Justin he's impressed with your radio voice.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Coach Evans. Heck, we see him soon, don't we?
We are going to see him tomorrow night, and also talk to him tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. So that's first thing in the morning with Kyle Evans, and we hope you join us then. But thanks for the shout-out, Coach Evans. We appreciate that. Here's a couple of missed opportunities from the Knox Lady Redskins. They couldn't get anything to go.
Ooh,
Here's Jayla Patrick popping a three and fouled from behind. She's going to get to go to the line for three here,
We'll take them. I mean, I'm sure Coach Lady didn't really like the shot that much, fast break, stop and shooting the three, but they're doing what she wanted. She said in the pregame, Mitch, she wants more fast pace, get the rebound, defense, rebound, looking to push. That's what she did. So, if Coach yells at her, like, hey, Coach, I'm pushing the ball, but, it's and she missed the first one, Mitch. She's got 2 more.
So she misses the first. She'll get 2 more. As today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. Patrick makes the second of 3. The third is on the way, and she makes it count.
Free throw looks good.
Yeah, she gets 2 of the 3, making it 7-6. The Knox Lady Redskins lead. And here comes Portland Minix pushing it across half court. Gets it to Ella Fairchild in the far corner. It's her birthday today, Jay.
18. It was a big one.
Big one. Inside to Rylan Jordan. Back out to Riley Taylor. Pops the 3. No good. Too hard. Fight for the rebound. Ashley Laster. Here she comes. Pushing it forward. Crossover on Portland Minix. Right hand layup up. No good, but she's fouled. And Ashley Laster put a move on there, and it looked good from up here.
I mean, that's just a practice move, right? That's something that you do, during games or even at home. Even you go to the, with your left hand, you cross over at the elbow, you go to the right, you get fouled. That's what you practice.
Well, and then one thing I love about watching the Oregon Davis bench is not only head coach Aubrey Lady, she'll take a moment to talk with the player, and then assistant coach Lexi Minix will take a moment to talk. She's talking with Maddie Wireman. It's like, and then they've got head coach or former head coach Terry Minix on the bench. They've got state champion coaches on their bench, and they're just taking each time that they can to talk with certain players and telling them what to do. It's really fun to watch, as it looks like the Lady Cats are going to tie this up off the free throw. It's 7-7, and now here are the Lady Redskins getting it into Rylan Jordan from the post. The zone is staunch, looking good. Now back up top to Ella, over to Portland. Portland drives inside, nothing there, finds Rose Webb in the far corner. She picks up her dribble, back to Ella, fakes the shot inside. This is number 10, Presley Messer, no good. Oh my goodness, almost stolen by the Lady Cats. That may have been a couple of turnovers there, as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats had it, and then stolen back by the Knox Lady Redskins, and then another turnover called by the Knox Lady Redskins gives it Lady Cat ball. That's a tongue twister.
That was good though. You did good.
That's hard to keep up. As here's Gabby Krause. She's got the ball. She's doubled, picks up her dribble, finds Sarah Thompson, extended wing. She's driving inside, reach-in foul called. And she...
What'd they get?
Yeah, it's going to be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket.
24.
24, Portland Minix.
That's her first, Mitch.
So here comes the play underneath their own basket. They find Sarah Thompson, dribbles twice, back out to Ashley Laster, overthrown, saved by Jayla Patrick off the legs of Presley Messer, and a smart play there by Jayla Patrick, man.
That's just the definition of not giving up. I mean, it clearly looked like it was going out of bounds.
Nice
I gave up looking at it.
Exactly. So here's Gabby Krause, bringing it across half court, finding Maddie Wireman into Sarah Thompson at the right elbow. Turn around, working in the post. Nothing there. Picks up her dribble and throws it right to Ella Fairchild for another turnover. And here comes Ella, crossing half court. Gets it over to Portland Minix. Minix drives inside, pops it from 13, no good. And rebounded Gabby Krause. And then she, looked like she lost it. But they say last touch by Portland Minix with the pesky D. Pesky D. As here is full court press from the Knox Lady Redskins. The Lady Cats are going to beat it, almost lose it though. And picking it up is Sarah Thompson, and we hear a whistle. They're calling travel.
Yeah, the Oregon Davis defense, that full court kind of just got him. Knox got OD rolling a little bit defensively.
3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. It's a tie ball game, 7-all here. Entry pass to Rylan Jordan. Turnaround shot from the post, blocked by Ashley Laster. Finds its way back up to Portland Minix for 3. Splash, big time 3. 10-7, the Lady Redskins take the lead. It's Gabby Krause now in the far corner. On the other end of the floor, she gets it inside to Sarah Thompson. Almost got the and one to go, but she's fouled and she'll go to the line. I think it's on Rylan Jordan here. Yes.
I think you're right. But over here, what made that 3, Mitch, was the effort from number 10, Presley Messer.
Yeah.
She saw the air ball from Rylan Jordan. She got it. She kicked it out to the shooter. Boom. Splash City.
Yes, sir.
And that was a beautiful just effort play by Presley.
First free throw from Sarah Thompson is good, as tonight's game is sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. Second free throw goes through, making it 10-9, a one-point ball game for the Knox Lady Redskins. Spinning around, it's Portland Minix, and a foul is called on Jayla Patrick, and she can't believe it.
Yeah, just got a little excited there. They're really keeping her up top, just giving ball pressure to the ball handler, and she was just a little bit too aggressive there. Sometimes refs call that, sometimes they don't. I felt like that was a no call, but we're not down there getting paid more. We're up here.
Yeah, you're just hired to talk.
I'm just hired to talk, Here I go.
Stolen by the Lady Cats. Chloe Temple comes up with it, and here come the Lady Cats. It's Gabby Krause putting up a right-hand layup on the fast break, and she's fouled. No good, but she will shoot two. You may notice she's got a shiner on that right eye, and I asked her about it.
Gabby does?
Gabby, if you see, she's got a shiner on her left eye, and I asked her what happened, and she said in practice, one of the 8th graders, I guess they were practicing against the 8th grade team, one of the 8th graders got a hold of her.
An 8th grader?
Yeah, I guess it was right to the shoulder, so it wasn't on purpose or anything, but she's been having that shiner all week long. Playing through the toughness as she makes the second free throw, and the Lady Cats take the lead 11-10 here. 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. Floater on the inside by Portland Minix, and she gets it to go. The Lady Redskins take back the lead. It's going to be that kind of game, I have a feeling.
It's exciting already.
And it's almost a turnover there, but Gabby Krause gets bailed out as it goes sailing out of bounds. Last touch by a Lady Redskin. Krause is going to take it out underneath her own basket. Slaps the ball. Here come Picks. Inside to Sarah Thompson. Puts up the shot. No good. And slapped away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Redskins. It'll stay here.
That was a good pass by Gabby Krause. Right there in the interior. Pass that had an opportunity to score. Knox is in their 2-3 zone, too. It's not easy.
Out of bounds, playing underneath her own basket. Krause gets it out to Maddie Wireman. Back to Krause, who brings it up top. Here comes the help from Minix. Krause has got trouble. She keeps her dribble, though. Dribbles out of the double team. Now inside. Over to Sarah Thompson.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yep, they're going to call her for a travel. So Krause got held up. Tried to get the pass over to Ashley Laster, or Sarah Thompson, and it just didn't happen. She dragged that foot there, and it caused the travel. 12-11, 1:50 to go. Ella Fairchild with the ball. Now over to Rose Webb. Driving baseline. Picks up her dribble. Now to Rylan Jordan at the left elbow. Back up top to Ella. Ella skip pass over to Portland. Portland driving inside. Puts up a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Put up. And blocked by Sarah Thompson, but they call a foul. That'll put Portland at the line for 2.
Portland Minix, she's finding the holes on defense. She's driving hard left and right. So she's really getting to the paint. Doing the first couple of possessions before this one, before her getting to the line, she has some pretty good little jumpers right there in the volleyball line. So she's, I think OD, they have to do a better job, really. I don't know if they have to back up some more, let her see if she's got the shot going on tonight, or just really move their feet faster defensively.
Minix misses the first of 2, sinks the second, 13-11. They have a 2-point lead. Here's the Lady Cats on the other end of the floor. It's Ashley Laster. Oh, man, she's going to throw it away. Stolen by Ella Fairchild. Here she comes, coast to coast, puts up the left-hand layup. No good. Rebounded Presley Messler. Her putback, no good. Then rebounded Rylan Jordan. She's doubled in the near corner. Finds Presley Messer. Now she's doubled.
Nice
Dump
pass.
off pass back to Rylan. And Rylan Jordan makes it happen. 15-11. A 4-point lead for the Lady Redskins. 1 minute to go, and then a reaching foul called on Presley Messer.
Presley Messer, I kind of like her. She might make the all rough team.
Sophomore.
She's pretty good.
Rough team.
She's made some impressive moves, and I don't believe she started. But she's making some good moves off the bench.
I don't know this for sure, but last year a senior for the Knox Lady Redskins was Riley Messer, and she went on to play at the next level. So if she's related to Riley, you better believe that
some skills.
Basketball's in the blood. As Gabby Krause makes the first of 2. As we thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Kraus sinks the second. 2-point ball game, 15-13, a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We're so glad you've joined us here on KVB's WKVI. Cross court, Portland Minix. No good from three, and it bounces over the back of the backboard, over the top of the backboard, and that will be Oregon Davis Lady Cat ball.
Good skip pass, though, by Rose Webb. Now, Odisto,
and Ella's called for a foul. They get it into Gabby Kraus. The Knox Lady Redskins have full court pressure right now, and Ella a little too over-aggressive there.
Now we're in that bonus now. Mitch, I'm not used to that either.
I'm not.
As soon as I got done coaching, boom, they inherited this new role. I'm not used to it yet.
And I've talked to some coaches. They don't mind it. I've talked to other coaches that do mind it.
Right.
So far, I don't like it for the simple fact of I liked the thought of you had to earn your second shot. You had to make it to get your second shot for the 1-and-1. But Gabby, there she missed the first shot where it would have been live. Mm-hmm. She gets a second one, and then she sinks it. Where I would say, no, she needs to earn that second shot and make the first, but I don't work for the IHSAA.
You don't.
So 15-14, Portland Minix, 1-point ball game. Lady Redskins lead. It's Rose Webb in the far corner. Finds Ella Fairchild. Skip past to Portland Minix. Minix backs up behind the volleyball line. 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. She dumps off the Rose Webb. Fakes right, goes left, spin around from the post, no good. And they're calling a foul. I don't know on who. We'll see who it's on. And you can see head coach Aubrey Lady just can't believe it. Also, Coach Terry Minix down on the bench. He can't believe it either.
Looked like it was on 43, Sarah Thompson.
And Rose Webb misses the first of two, too hard off back iron. And you talk to head coach James Adcock with all his injuries and tell him at the end of the first you'd potentially be leading. He'd probably say, I'll take it.
Oh, for sure.
Second free throw, no good. She missed both. Here's the last 20 seconds. The Lady Cats have it. It's Gabby Kraus to the far corner. It's Ashley Laster. She finds Maddie Wireman, puts up the left-hand layup, and she gets it to go. The Lady Cats take back the lead, 16-15. Final 6 seconds. It's Portland Minix. Picks up her dribble. Ella Fairchild fakes the three. Now she pops it.
Oh,
splash! Man. Big time three, Ella Fairchild, and they take a 2-point lead, 18-16. As we're going to take a break with them and come back for second quarter action. It's coming your way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbia on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back from the Bobcat Den, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Rupp. We're so glad you've joined us. We go to the second quarter, 18-16. The Knox Lady Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Lady Cats as we're back in action. Inside to Rylan Jordan, and it's going to be stolen by Chloe Temple, who then gets it over to Gabby Kraus. Fast break opportunity up to Ashley Laster. No good on the left-handed layup, and now a jump ball is called, which means it stays here.
Gabby Kraus, she's got some speed, Mitch, and that was some good vision running in a fast break situation. That was a good pass, and kind of just missed the layup there awkwardly. But, I mean, that was a good transition play. On a good pass. Look at that.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. They get it into Sarah Thompson, and she sealed her deep. She sealed her man well, and she got the layup to go. So ties it all 18-18 here in the second.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
So far, it's a good one.
Cross-county battle here in Stark County between the Knox Lady Redskins and the Oregon-Davis Lady Cats. Rylan Jordan on the post. My goodness, she split two defenders and gets the right-hand layup to go. The Lady Redskins take a 2-point lead. It's Ashley Laster on the other side of the floor. Back up top to Krause, who then finds Sarah Thompson at the right elbow. No good. Fight for the rebound, and the Lady Redskins come up with it. Here comes Portland Minix crossing half court. She's got the ball still, driving all the way, coast to coast, puts up a layup, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson, and she gets it to Maddie Wireman, pushes forward to Gabby Krause, who then finds Ashley Laster, and then Ashley just was a little too fast.
Yeah, just a tiny little, rabbit
She traveled.
hop. Yeah, just a little. She got too excited, but again, they're doing what Coach Lady is saying, fast break transitions, and that's what I'm sure she's okay with that.
Yeah. So unfortunate turnover unofficially. That was the Oregon-Davis Lady Cats 10th is what I have them down unofficially as here's Rose Webb on the other side of the floor. Couldn't get the post move to go. Rebounded by Sarah Thompson, and she finds Gabby Krause. Here comes Gabby. The Lady Cats trail 20-18. Gabby puts up a layup. She's fouled. Wild shot, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line for two. As Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Mark told me they are hiring. Get your applications ready and turned in for consideration at Mark's Body Shop in Knox. Tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Gabby Krause gets the first of two after she laid on the floor for a minute. She seems to be okay. The second free throw about to be on the way. You saw head coach James Adcock pleading his case with one of the officials on the near sideline. And there's the second free throw, in and out, no good, and rebounded by someone who just checked in, Norris Stone, the freshman for the Lady Redskins. Here comes Portland Minix, who gets it over to Elise Wolf, who just checked in. Inside to Norris Stone, puts up a 14-foot shot, no good, and rebounded by the Lady Cats. Here they come, pushing it forward. Sarah Thompson almost stolen by Rylan Jordan, and it was last touched by the Lady Redskins, so it will stay here, Oregon-Davis ball.
Gabby Krause, she's still rubbing her eyes. Looks like she got hit in the face.
Right in that face that she's got that bruise.
Yeah.
As it back to the corner, Krause for three on
Doesn't
the way.
matter. It does not matter.
Rattles around. Gabby Krause takes back the lead, 22-20 here.
That was a good shot. Good confident shot.
Well, she's a little upset after getting bumped there.
Well, heck, that, builds your confidence, that's for
Back
sure.
to Portland Minix for another three. Rattles around, in and out, no good, and a fight for the rebound. They're going to call jump ball. It will stay here. Knox Lady Redskin basketball down by 2, 22-20 with 5:40 to go here in the first half.
Oregon-Davis still in their 2-3 zone.
Wolf to take it out, throws it away right to a Lady Cat, and then almost stolen back by Ella Fairchild, but Gabby Krause kept the hold of it, and here comes Gabby on the near side of the floor. Dribbles back up top into Sarah Thompson. Turn around for the post, no good. Rebounded by Norris Stone, and then they throw it away, trying to get it to Portland Minix.
Stone, she did a great job getting that rebound, but she just coughed it up too fast. I don't know if she thought the ball was a hot potato. I don't know. But
well, as a freshman, Norris Stone's the tallest player listed on the Lady Redskins team. She's 5'10", and a freshman.
Yeah.
Guarding Sarah Thompson, the sophomore. Entry pass the sophomore. Turnaround from the post. No good. Rebound of Norris Stone. And Stone comes up with the rebound. Tried to get it to Gabby Gabby Krause got in there and almost stole it, and it goes sailing out of bounds. That's what happened, so it will stay here.
Here's the thing. You could point your finger at Stone and be like, take care of the ball, but you can also blame the not the referees, the point guards.
Right.
Just be physical. Hey, give me the ball. I'm a point guard.
Krause drives inside, no good on the layup. Now here come the Lady Redskins pushing it forward. Back up top to Portland Minix, inside to Rylan Jordan, back out. This is 23, Elise Wolf. Entry pass to Rylan Jordan, fakes left, goes right, and no good, but then rebounded by Ella Fairchild. Her putback's no good, and rebounded Lady Cats. Here comes Gabby Kraus crossing the timeline, and a blocking foul is called on Elise Wolf. She didn't get her feet in front nor set, and Gabby Kraus takes advantage of it. Gabby's good at that.
She is.
She's sharp. She's smart. She knows when the defender doesn't have leverage or position, and she exploited that there.
Right, and she's not slow, Mitch. That was just speed getting around the baseline there.
Maddie Wireman getting it into Sarah Thompson at the right elbow. Here comes the double. Thompson hands off to Kraus, and then a jump ball is called. It will stay here. Lady Cat basketball. It's going back and forth right now, 22-20. The Lady Cats lead. I have a feeling this may go down to the wire.
I was just going to say that. I think it's going to be like this all game. Edge of your seat kind of. I haven't moved.
Corner, Ashley Laster, 3. No good, overshot, and it goes out of bounds. And wait, we have extra whistles here. I'm not sure if they're giving him a technical or they're giving him a warning.
I think we got a warning. Well, I mean, heck, Mitch, if you're a coach, you take warnings every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you escaped. You know, you didn't get the technical.
Well, that's how much is on the line. It's a cross-county battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both teams want this win. They want bragging rights. As here's Portland Minix bringing it across half court. Ella Fairchild into Nora Stone. No good for the post shot. She gets her own rebound somehow. Back out to Ella. Fakes the shot. Drives left. Puts up a floater. No good. Rebounded Ella. It bounced right to her. Back to Portland up top. Fakes the 3. Puts a 15-footer up from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded Nora Stone. Her putback's no good. She gets another rebound. Her putback's no good. She gets a third rebound. And it's blocked on the inside. Jump ball, and it will be Lady Cat basketball.
That's unfortunate because she was working so hard down there, man.
And head coach James Adcock is saying, no way, this is impossible. Oh, man. Both head coach, not only he is up, but also both assistant head coaches for the Knox Redskins are just, they can't believe it right now.
I think it is Knox ball, Mitch. I do believe it's Knox ball because we had a jump ball over here.
Oh, man, now he's getting in a warning here. So now the assistant coaches are getting a warning saying you can't get up off your seat either.
Wow.
This is what this is the atmosphere, baby. This is what we're talking about. This is Indiana high school basketball. This is what it means to people. This isn't just a pickup game in the backyard. This is business. This is what this means to these people. Basketball is life in this state.
Absolutely.
You have to understand it.
Yeah, it does not matter if
you could be friends before and after the game, but during the game, if you make a bad call, we're going to let you know about it. And that's exactly what head coach James Adcock is pleading.
Oh, yeah, he's not happy.
This is how important basketball is to people, and I love it. It's getting me juiced up, and I'm excited. I just love it.
Yeah, I didn't know where to look. There were so many things.
There's so many things going on.
Each referee was talking to somebody.
So finally we're back in action. It's the Lady Cats with the ball. Ashley Laster picks up her dribble.
Good pass. Ooh.
Inside to Sarah Thompson. Turnaround shot for the post, no good. Rebounded by Elise Wolf. She gets it to Portland Minix. Here comes Portland, pushing it forward to Ella. Fakes the 3, drives left, back to Portland. Oh, man, she thought about it. Drives around, dump off the Nora Stone, and she's going to be called for a travel.
Yeah,
she almost didn't think the dump off was coming.
Once Stone gets her feet, like she knows how to handle her feet, because that's her second time that she's traveled. She's going to be a good ball player as young as she is.
Full court press still, stolen by the Knox Lady Redskins. That was over the back. They didn't call it, and the Lady Redskins put up a layup. No good. Rebounded, put back, no good. Now a fight for the rebound. Maddie Wireman comes up with it. My goodness, this is crazy. Back to Gabby Kraus. Here comes Gabby, pushing it forward to Ashley Laster. Stolen. Oh, my. No, it wasn't. Now there's girls on the floor.
Yep.
Jump ball called. And now it will be Knox Lady Redskin basketball.
You can feel this, Mitch. You can feel the, with the, conversations with the referees and the coaches. It's going on the court, and you can kind of feel it in the crowd, too.
Yes, you
can. You can hear, parents yelling a little bit more. Back on defense for Oregon Davis, 2-3 zone.
Portland deep three, extended wing on the far side of the court, no good. Rebound to Nora Stone, put back, no good. She can't get it to go. Rebounded by, Gabby Krause is going to dribble right off her right thigh, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Knox Lady Redskin ball. We're going to see, it looks like Presley Messer check back in for number 22, Riley Taylor check back in, and Elise Wolf will check out for the Lady Redskins.
And that's unfortunate that she coughed it out of bounds, because last time she was wide open, fast break situation.
Taylor inside to Nora Stone from the post, puts up the shot, no good. And Sarah Thompson says, I had both hands up straight in the air. How's that a foul? But Nora Stone will go to the line. She's had several rebounds off her own attempts. My buddy John, he said if he knew he could handle the paint that night, he may miss a couple of layups just to get more rebounds, pad the stats. I said, well, I'm glad you could do that, buddy, because I could never do something like that.
Oh, yeah. It's not easy.
She misses the first of two. Yeah, John's a different breed, man. Probably the best hands for a big man I've ever seen. He had suction cups on the tips of his fingers,
man. That makes you a good player.
She makes the second of two. Gabby Krause on the far side of the court to Jayla Patrick for three.
Oh, it bounced.
Splash.
Look at that.
Big time three. Jayla Patrick, 25-21.
Good little home court
Stolen
advantage.
by Gabby Krause. Fight for the ball, and Ella Fairchild's in there, and it's a jump ball. It will be a turnover. The Lady Cats keep possession now.
That possession right there, I'm going to circle, because that was a good, keys of the game thing, play of the game right there. That was a good three-point shot by Patrick.
Yeah, it was. Back to Patrick, wide open. Another three on the way. Oof. No good, too hard. Rebounded inside. Freshman Chloe Temple. Her put back is good.
I see you, Temple. Good rebound. Good put back.
27-21. It's a big-time lead for the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. It hasn't been like this for some time. Inside to Rylan Jordan. Turn around from the post. Right-hand layup is good.
Her post presence is pretty good.
Oh, no. And Chloe Temple on the inbounds pass stepped over the line as she just hadn't let go of it to Gabby Krause. And she steps over the line, so it will be another turnover for the Lady Cats of Oregon Davis. You saw Gabby Krause come over there and pat her on the back saying it's okay.
Yeah.
Brush it off. Oh, my goodness. Portland Minix pops a three. No good on the inbound pass. Rebounded, though, by Rylan Jordan on the inside. It's getting scrappy. Another jump ball called, and it will stay here. Lady Redskin basketball.
I mean, this is getting fun to watch, Mitch. Each team just, all effort, all in right now. Both teams.
Out of bounds play. Back up top to Portland, who then finds Rylan in the corner. Back to Portland Minix. Minix up top to Ella Fairchild. Fairchild over to Riley Taylor. Looking inside, it's Rylan Jordan.
That's
nice move from the post. No good. Right-hand layup. Fight for the rebound, and Gabby Krause comes up with it.
Oh, gosh.
And she stepped on the line,
Stepped out of bounds.
Another turnover.
If you're Knox, though, keep giving it to Riley Jordan in the high post. She knows how to score, especially when she gets that elbow. Just keep giving it to her. Let her drive, get to the rack, man.
Portland,
there she is.
Out to Rylan. Fakes the shot, drives inside, back out to Riley Taylor to the near corner.
There it is.
Entry pass from Portland Minix to Rylan Jordan. No good, and a foul's called by Gabby Krause. She can't believe it. Oh, no, they call it on offense. It's an offensive, so a charge on Rylan Jordan.
That's her second, Mitch. With 1:26 left in this first half, we'll see if Coach leaves her in or not.
Oh, my goodness, they're going to lose it. Stolen by Portland Minix. Picked up over to Elise Wolf, and then she traveled.
Yep. I mean, good defensively. I mean, you got the wide open shot. Just shuffled your feet.
The emotions are here right now.
It is.
As Chloe Temple pushes it forward to Ashley Laster. Back to Gabby Krause, crossing half court. Here she comes. Puts up the right hand. And she gets the and one to go.
Beautiful take. She has one goal. Is to get that ball, fast break. No one's stopping me. I'm taking this bad boy into that orange hole.
29-23 here in the second. We're going to see Rylan Jordan check out and Rose Webb check in. Big-time three-point opportunity for Gabby Krause here at the line for a 7-point lead. 1:12 to go in the first half. Swish. 30-23. They inbound to Portland Minix. She brings it across half court. Lady Cats still in that zone. Back over to Ella Fairchild. Fairchild dribbling now over to Portland Minix inside. Looking, no, nothing there. Back out to Ella Fairchild and then finds Riley Taylor. Looking into Rose Webb. They get it. Turn around.
Yep.
No good. And that was actually Elise Wolf, not Rose Webb. And she's fouled and she will go to the line. It stops the clock at 53.2.
That was a beautiful by Wolf. That was a beautiful post presence. Her really getting her defender behind her shoulders, posting her hard, and that just made it easy for the guard to pass it into her. Boom. She didn't even have to dribble, Mitch. She was that close.
Yeah.
And she just turned her off her right shoulder. She looked to score. She missed her first free throw. Her second one's up here in the second, Mitch.
Score update from the Winnemac Lady Warrior game as they're at LaVille tonight. At the end of one, the Warriors lead the LaVille Lady Lancers 17-9, Justin.
What was that, 17-9 who?
Lady Warriors.
Okay. I see my Lady Warriors. That's not a tough place to win. That's hard.
They get it in to Gabby Krause, and she's going to throw it away. She tried to find Ashley Laster on the far side of the court. And then now we have a young fan out onto the court.
Might have been a Skittle situation there, Mitch, just from up here.
Little candy rolling on the floor.
You got to save those Skittles, man. Those are important.
Last 40 seconds of the first half, 30-24. Ella Fairchild into Rose Webb. Turn around for the post, no good. Blocked by Ashley Laster. As she got a piece of it. And here comes Gabby Krause pushing it forward to Jayla Patrick. Now inside to Laster. Puts up the layup. No good. Her rebound at Ella Fairchild. Last 20 seconds here. And she's going to have to hold it here. Last shot is what I would say they should do. Up to Riley Taylor. Top of the key at the volleyball line. Who then finds Portland Minix. Elise Wolf getting position down low. They don't get it to her. Back to Ella, then back to Portland. Portland over to Riley. Last 5 seconds. Pops a three. Man.
She camped too much late in the 3 seconds for Wolf.
So Elise Wolf was camped out in the paint for too long, and they call her for
4 seconds
Is it
left.
5 seconds in high school? Or 3 seconds?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Last 3 seconds, they inbounds to Gabby Krause, and she's called for a travel.
I didn't see that one. But again, Gabby is pretty fast.
Yeah.
Faster than, for my eyes, I guess.
The Lady Cats are going to sub in here, number 53, Natalie Thompson, as well as Chloe Matthew to take out Jayla Patrick. And also, they need one more Ashley Laster. They don't want to get them in foul trouble here. Last 2.5, the Knox Lady Redskins have an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Riley Taylor to take it out. Back to Portland Minix, wide open for three. No good, overshot. And that will be the end of the first half. 32-24 for sports analyst Justin Ruff. I'm Mitch Columbi. We'll be back for the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show after this timeout.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know while harvest may be wrapping up, the work is not done. Taking care of livestock, maintaining equipment, planning for the next season, and managing financials keeps farmers and farm families busy throughout the holidays. Laying the groundwork for a successful 2024 means next year's laborers will reap higher rewards. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers Bank and Trust. When you're ready to make a plan for next year's financial success, come into our branch in North Judson, Knox, or Culver, or visit ffbt.com to learn more. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Welcome to the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Here's Mitch Columbi.
30-24 as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats lead the Knox Lady Redskins. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting as WKVI will always be here. We've got our sports analyst Justin Ruff up here in the KVB booth with me. Justin, what'd you see in that first half, man?
I mean, we've been talking about it all half, the rivalry between these two teams. I mean, again, both of these teams, they don't have a winning record.
No.
Again, who freaking cares?
Yeah.
Because you can see that on the court. Not only the players, but the coaches are getting involved. You know, they're showing their opinion about each play or each play they don't like. But these players, right now, for both teams, both of them are playing really hard, Mitch. It's awesome to see.
Well, and we've seen the Knox Lady Redskins twice already so far this season, and that's just the type of team they are. They do not reflect their record because they're so scrappy, because they're willing to put it out all onto the line, you know. So, I mean, it's just going to be that way, I think, till the end. And don't put it past the Knox Lady Redskins to make a little run here. You know, basketball, after all, is a game of runs. They're only down 6 points here. I expect them to come out in the third quarter a little hot, especially knowing how upset the coaching staff was there at the end. I mean, you saw the assistants standing up. They were arguing, stating their case with the officials. And I bet you anything, head coach James Adcock and company are in that halftime break right now trying to rally the troops and get them back in here to start the third quarter strong.
One of the things that we said, one of the keys to the game, Mitch, was who's going to step in with Downs being absent. And right now, there's a couple of players that I saw to my eye came in and put up some good minutes. Nora Stone, she had that was one play, one situation that she had just rebound after rebound, miss after miss, yes, but she kept rebounding, and then she got to the free throw line. I thought Wolf, number 23, Elise Wolf, she had some good positions in the interior, posting up her defender. She got to the free throw line. So again, and I also like Presley Messer. Again, she's number 10. She's doing little things that each coach just absolutely loves. So, you know, if you're Coach Adcock, yes, you're down by 6, but you gotta, I guarantee. He sees this after the game, watching film, like, these 3 girls coming up on bench, I need more of. But, yes, this is very good. I'm sure he's liking that part, but he's really – I guarantee one of the things he's telling his team, hey, girls, you have to get back on defense. Yeah. Because these Bobcats, they're looking to push the ball. And Gabby Krause, she's doing a really good job at that. And her vision, her basketball vision, Mitch, is just outstanding. It's very good for a point guard.
I'm going to go ahead and take a bigger guess and say Presley Messer is definitely related to Riley Messer, because Riley is here right now. That is Riley Messer out there. Haven't seen her since last season, but I do have another score update. The West Central Lady Trojans were taking on South Newton on the road in a girls-boys doubleheader. The boys team follows. The girls got the big win, Justin, 59-8. The West Central Lady Trojans are on a tear right now. They are feeling it. Well, we are going to continue the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show. Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is helping continue this wonderful tradition on KVB's WKVI. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give third-generation owner Brian Hammond a call at 574-936-4660. They've been serving the local area since 1936. We're going to step away, take a break, and come back. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Continuing the tradition here on KVB's WKVI, I'm Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Culver's Portside Marina. They can make sure your boat is ready for the winter. If you need help storing or winterizing your watercraft, contact Culver's Portside Marina at 574-842-5000. Stop by and discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue the tradition. Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show continues. 30-24, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats lead the Knox Lady Redskins.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbia on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue the tradition. We go to the third quarter. 30-24, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats lead. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We're so glad you are here for Friday night Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. Well, Justin, quick keys to the second half for the Knox Lady Redskins in your opinion.
Knox, I mean, again, like I said, they have to slow down the pace just a little bit when it comes to transition. Really know where Gabby Krause is when she has the ball, especially coming from a missed shot or a defensive rebound. Really get in front of her, double team her or something, like right before half. Just a quick show to stop that run, because that's what's been hurting a lot. Hurting the Redskins is the transition play especially by Gabby Krause.
Well, as we get ready to start the third quarter, we remind you Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. Entry pass to Gabby Krause, and we start the third quarter as the Lady Cats have the ball first. It's Jayla Patrick in the near corner, looking inside to Ashley Laster, and a foul's called on Rose Webb. It looks like both teams with their original starters for tonight.
Looked like Knox, they were still in that, they were in a 2-3 zone there. And they're staying in that 2-3 zone out of bounds here. OD throwing it in.
Back out to Jayla Patrick in the corner, who then finds Gabby Krause. Pops it from 14, no good in the corner. Rebounded Maddie Wireman, and then back to Krause. Driving inside, puts up a floater from 13, no good with the right hand. And Chloe Temple gets the rebound, and her putback's no good. She wasn't an original starter. That's the one I missed. My apologies.
Yep.
So Chloe Temple couldn't get her putback to go. It's rebounded by the Lady Redskins. And here is Riley Taylor getting it to Rylan Jordan. Looking inside, nothing there. Cross court to Portland Menix. Portland looking inside to Rose Webb. Back up top to Riley, who then finds Ella Fairchild. Into Rose Webb, and she hits the deck hard, and they call her for a travel. Not much you can do there. You just trip up on yourself.
Yep. Just unfortunate, just trip there. Catching it, though. They're looking the high post. I mean, gave it to her, and she tripped. Back on defense for the Redskins.
Gabby Krause bringing it across half court, pushes it forward to Jayla Patrick, pops the three. Ooh. No good, too hard, and falls into the hands of Maddie Wireman. Stays here for a second chance opportunity. Back to Patrick, three on the way, no good. And Rose Webb comes up with the rebound, back to Portland Minix, who then turns it over. Jayla Patrick picks it up, hand off to Gabby Krause, left hand layup, and it goes. 32-24, another turnover to add to the board for the Knox Lady Redskins. Unofficially, that's 15 that I have down for the Lady Redskins as they call a quick timeout to talk things over, as we remind you to stop by Papa Farm Pizza after the game or during the game for fresh ingredients that separates their pizza from any others. That's Papa Farm Pizza, downtown Knox. Call them at 574-772-5888 to place your order now for to go, or go in, sit down, and enjoy the luxurious atmosphere at Papa Farm Pizza. Well, what do you think they're talking about in the timeout break here?
I mean, it's nothing surprising. You can kind of see Coach down there, and he said in the pregame, Mitch, he really wants his team to take care of the ball. And right now, prime example of that last play, they got the defensive rebound looking to push it, but Oregon Davis, I mean, they just don't give up on the play.
Right.
And they just pop the ball right out of the hands. Another turnover, would you say 15 now?
Unofficially.
For the Redskins, unofficially, but we'll count it. That's just one thing that Coach Adcock, he wants, is for his team to take care of the ball. And right now, that kind of dug him in a little hole in the first half and in the beginning here in the second half, Mitch.
So the Lady Cats haven't been pressuring much tonight, as the Lady Redskins have pretty much been able to bring it across half court with no problems, as here's Portland Minix doing so. She finds Riley Taylor, then Rylan Jordan in the near corner, dump off to Rose Webb, and a turnaround hook shot with her right hand on the inside goes. 32-26. Patrick almost loses it, and then a foul's called on Ella Fairchild, and head coach James Adcock is beside himself.
He's red.
Yeah, this is our third game seeing him, and each time we see him, he gets more into it and more into it. Remember, this is his first year coaching girls basketball. And as time goes on, you can see the intensity that he brings. He wants to win.
Well, he's getting to know his girls more, too. So he's getting to know what they can do. And defensively, they're on the 2-3 zone, trying to play defense and forcing a turnover, stepped out of bounds for Oregon Davis there. So that's what Coach Adcock is wanting, is to force turnovers and take care of the ball more.
So turnover there for the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Keeps it 32-26, 6:15 to go here in the third. Portland Minix to the far side of the court. It's Ella Fairchild in the corner. 18-footer Rylan Jordan gets it to go.
Give the ball to Rylan Jordan or give the ball to Rose Webb. That is your key right now. And back-to-back turnovers.
Here's a travel by Gabby Krause. The defense was there. The Lady Redskins have had pressure throughout most of the first half, and they showed it there. So it's an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Rylan Jordan to take it out to the corner. Portland Minix up top to Ella Fairchild. Now dump off to Riley Taylor. Back up top to Portland Minix. Minix looking inside, nothing there. Over to Rylan Jordan, inside to Rose Webb. Turn around for the post, right-hand hook, no good. Rebound to Chloe Temple, the freshman. Good D there. She finds Gabby Krause, pushing it forward to Jayla Patrick. Patrick now, right-handed, picks up her dribble. Back to Gabby Krause up top. Now over to Maddie Wireman on the far side of the court. Back to Gabby, to the corner, near corner. Jayla Patrick looking inside, nothing there for Ashley Laster. The D is there. Now to Patrick to the corner. Zone defense here from the Lady Redskins. Almost lost it. Maddie Wireman saves it. Back to Gabby Krause. Inside to Ashley Laster. Puts up the layup, and she gets it to go. 34-28. 5:20 to go here in the third.
Laster's got 5 points. Good pass, good assist for Gabby Krause.
Minix over to Riley Taylor, who then finds the near corner. It's Rylan Jordan. Cross-court pass. Dangerous. It gets to Portland Minix, though. Inside to Rose Webb. Turnaround shot. Fouled. So she'll get to shoot 2 here.
If you're Chloe Temple, you can't let Webb get that close and post you up that close on the block. So, I guarantee that's one of the things, not if it's not tonight, it's going to be later. You can't let someone post you that low.
Yeah, Chloe Temple called for the foul. The first free throw from Webb is no good, as tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call my good friend Joe Snep at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Second free throw goes through, 34-29 now, as here's Gabby Krause. All the space in the world, drives all the way to the paint. No good on the floater, and rebounded Rylan Jordan. She gets it to Portland Minix across the timeline. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Portland picks up her dribble. Now back to Riley Taylor up top. Dribbles forward and then finds Ella Fairchild on the far side of the court. Entry pass to Rose Webb. And she's called for a double dribble. So it's been that kind of night between both of these teams.
Again, it was an 8-point lead. It got cut in half after that timeout by Coach Adcock, and now it's a 5-point game. But again, it's really stopping the ball in transition for the Redskins.
They find Jayla Patrick, back to Gabby, who then finds Maddie Wireman, then gets it back to Krause, to the corner to Jayla Patrick. Fakes the three, goes left, picks up her dribble, nothing there. Now to Chloe Temple at the right elbow. Temple back to Patrick in the corner. Now she's doubled, trapped, finds Gabby Krause inside to Ashley Laster.
Good defense.
Stolen by Riley Taylor. Here she comes. Fast break opportunity, one-on-one. Puts up a right-hand layup, floating away. No good. The D was there. And rebounded by Gabby Krause. Fight for the rebound. Maddie Wireman there. And a lowered shoulder pushes Ella Fairchild. Hits the deck hard.
I'm sure that didn't feel good. That was a hard hit.
Ella Fairchild getting help up off the floor from Riley Taylor. We're going to see Sarah Thompson check back in and Chloe Temple check out here to start the third. And Ella is going to have to take a seat. She's hurting right now.
Presley Messer coming in for her. But, yeah, she just got the wind knocked out of her. She's hurting right now. This is a hard hit. But it wasn't intentional. It didn't look like. Just both girls going after the ball, and she got, the other side of it.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Rylan Jordan gets it to Portland Minix. Back to Rylan in the near corner, who then finds Riley Taylor. Entry pass, turnaround shot from Rose Webb, no good. Ashley Laster gets the rebound, and Presley Messer tried to get in there to steal it, but no, she touches it last. It will be Lady Cat ball. And here is, you see,
be ready for
pressure.
Press. Yep.
That pressure from Riley Taylor as they get it into Gabby Krause, and then Riley, once Gabby, and she's going to go out of bounds with it. She fell on the floor. She was counting on Riley Taylor to lean on, and Riley kind of pulled the chair. She hits the deck hard, and the ball goes rolling out of bounds for another turnover, unofficially 21 for the Lady Cats tonight. Right away to Rylan Jordan for three!
What a beautiful
Splash! Big time three, 34-32, a 2-point ball game. And now it's going to be tipped back court. Gabby Krause saves it. Back up to Jayla Patrick. My goodness, here comes the trap. They throw it away. Riley Taylor picks it up. An opportunity to tie or take the lead here. Portland Minix, Jayla Patrick all over, picks her dribble up. Gets it over to Rylan Jordan, and then back up top to Riley Taylor, inside to Rose Webb. She's at the right elbow. Back to Rylan Jordan, then to the corner to Portland. Fakes right, goes left, drives baseline, dump off pass to Rose Webb. And they tie the ball game up. 34 all here, 3 to go. And then Presley Messer steals it, gets it to Riley Taylor. Taylor driving in, puts up the right-hand layup, and no good. Rebounded by Maddie Wireman, then the foul is called. My voice kept getting higher and higher. I couldn't get the words out.
I was just sitting here laughing. That's
goodness.
Good. But, look what Knox is doing, though, Mitch. They're sending somebody in front, full court, on Gabby Krause because, hey, enough is enough. You're getting too many good looks with the ball in your hands. So now they're all of them full court press here when Oregon Davis has the ball.
Krause beating the full court press, and now she's fouled by Presley Messer, a blocking foul. I want to take this time to mention the crowd here tonight in the Bobcat Den. It's a great crowd. You look over to the left, the pep band has been here for Oregon Davis as well as their cheerleaders, and then of course the Knox Lady Redskin cheerleaders are here in full force. It's just Indiana high school basketball at its finest here on Friday night. As here's another steal, almost by Riley Taylor, and it goes out of bounds, so it will stay Lady Cat basketball. And you see head coach Aubrey Lady say, calm down here, calm down. Tied up 34-34 here in the third with 2:45 to go. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Thank you for being with us here on this Friday night as Gabby Krause picks up her dribble, gets it to Jayla Patrick. Patrick dribbles up top over to Maddie Wireman. She pops a deep two. No good. Fight for the rebound.
Look at that.
Last touch by the Lady Redskins, and it will stay here.
Both teams, just like 4 or 5 girls just chased after that ball. I mean, that's just, both teams want this win, Mitch.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Gabby Krause to take it out. Tie ball game here, 2:30 to go here in the third. With as many injuries and sicknesses as the Knox Lady Redskins have, it would have been easy to say this would have been the Lady Cats' game to win, but no, as of right now, it's anybody's game to win. Entry pass to Sarah Thompson, put back, she couldn't get it to go, but she gets the rebound and gets her put back to go.
Props to Gabby Krause. Good pass from the inbound right there. Good pass.
36-34, the Lady Cats lead. Riley Taylor now with the ball. Zone defense from the Lady Cats. Over to Presley Messer. Messer back up top to Portland. Portland with the ball at the volleyball line. Dribbles left. Finds it to Riley Taylor. Now to the corner, near corner. It's Rylan Jordan. Inside to Rose Webb, and they're going to lose it. Jayla Patrick comes up with the steal. That's how long the ball was in the air. As here's Jayla. She finds Gabby. Deep three.
Let's go!
Splash! Big time three! Gabby Krause, 39-34. 1:40 to go here in the third. It's back up to a 5-point ball game. Riley Taylor back to Rylan Jordan. Jordan drives baseline, double team, picks up her dribble, back to Riley Taylor, over to Portland, pops the three, top of the key, no good, and rebounded by Maddie Wireman, and here comes Gabby Krause, pushing it forward to Jayla Patrick. Here comes Jayla, near side of the court, puts up a right-hand layup, and no good, and Rose Webb is called for the foul. Quick whistle there.
Again, Oregon Davis is looking to push the ball, even though Krause has someone in her face. She got it to the sideline as fast as she could. She gave it to Patrick. Patrick just went and drove it. She kind of forced it up a little bit, but got bailed out with that foul. And she's on the free throw shooting 2. She misses the first one, Mitch.
So we're going to see Nora Stone check in for the Lady Redskins and Rose Webb check out.
I have her down with, that was her third foul, so I don't think it's a fourth. I don't think I missed one.
Next free throw from Jayla Patrick is good, as now here come the Lady Redskins. It's Portland Minix. She's bringing it across half court here.
A little 3-2 zone looks like for Oregon Davis. Huh?
Over to Presley Messer in the far side of the floor. Back up top to Riley Taylor.
Good pass. Oh.
And they tried to get something going.
Portland Minix, just a beautiful left-hand pass to Rylan Jordan, just on that lower block left-hand side. And then Jordan didn't dribble, but she did a good little drop-step move without dribbling it, and now she's on the free throw line. That's just good basketball play.
First free throw from Rylan Jordan is good here. (40-35), a 5-point ball game.
She's got 13 points right now, looking to get 14 for a Redskin team, and she missed that free throw. So she's in at 13 points with her team down by 5, Mitch.
Missed the second free throw, and Gabby Krause is on the near side of the court here, getting it to Jayla Patrick, looking inside, nothing there. Here comes the double. Dump-off pass stolen by the Knox Lady Redskins. Another turnover for the Lady Cats. Here comes Portland crossing half court. Picks up her dribble, back to Riley Taylor, driving inside, turn around, over to Presley Messer, driving in, puts up the right-handed layup. She gets it to go.
Good take. Good left-hand drive in the interior, and there's Patrick doing the same thing.
Gets a foul called.
Just teams, both of these teams just not scared, Mitch, of driving hard into the paint, looking to score 2 points for their team. Both back-to-back possessions, each player looking to drive hard into that paint area.
First free throw from Patrick is good, 41-37.
She's got 5 points for her team right now. 33 seconds left, Mitch. We can see maybe a last-second shot. Hopefully it'll be fun, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't it, though? Sinks the second, 42-37. Presley Messer to get it into Portland Minix. Last 30 seconds of the third here. Cross court, Portland Minix. Back up top to Presley Messer. Messer now over to Riley Taylor, inside to Nora Stone. Stone back up top to Portland. Last 13 seconds. They're trying to hold it here. Almost lost it. Riley Taylor saves it, though. Back into Nora Stone at the left elbow. And Ashley Laster got a hand in there, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay here. Knox Redskin ball with the last 4 seconds.
See what Coach has here on the sidelines. A tough inbound pass here.
Into Portland, fakes the three. Last 3 seconds, puts up a shot. It's blocked, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 42-37. We're in for a good one here as we're going to come back for fourth quarter action. 42-37, the Lady Cats lead the Knox Lady Redskins. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action coming your way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know while harvest may be wrapping up, the work is not done. Taking care of livestock, maintaining equipment, planning for the next season, and managing financials keeps farmers and farm families busy throughout the holidays. Laying the groundwork for a successful 2024 means next year's laborers will reap higher rewards. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers Bank and Trust. When you're ready to make a plan for next year's financial success, come into our branch in North Judson, Knox, or Culver, or visit ffbt.com to learn more. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575.
Back at the Bobcat Den, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. We go to the fourth quarter. Right away, back in action. Nora Stone couldn't get the layup to go. Rebounded Gabby Kraus, pushing it forward to Ashley Laster, and she gets the right-hand layup to go. Big-time play. 44-37. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats are making their point tonight. They won it here on their own home court. Over to, stolen by Ashley Laster. Turnover for the Redskins. Here comes Laster, coast to coast. Puts up the right-handed layup. Back-to-back points from Laster. 46-37, a 9-point ball game. And Portland is going to be fouled by Gabby Kraus. As Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Hey, Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Off the inbounds pass, a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Knox Lady Redskins, though. They have a second chance opportunity, and then another foul is called, blocking as Portland Minix got pushed to the floor, essentially. Not literally pushed, but man, she hit the deck hard. And who was the foul on, did you see?
It looked like it was on Gabby Kraus.
Kraus, her second. So back to the corner. Portland Minix pops the three, no good. Fight for the rebound. And it will stay here.
This is a big possession here for Knox. You're down by 9, 7 minutes left. The momentum is kind of on Oregon Davis right now with back-to-back buckets are in the fourth.
Inbound to Portland Minix, back up top. Riley Taylor pops the three, in and out, no good. Rebounded Elise Wolf, and her putback is good. She saved the day. No one blocked her out. She sliced in there and made it happen. 46-39, 6:45 to go. Gabby Kraus is dealing with Riley Taylor right now, spinning around, breaking the full court press, and then goes out of bounds. A blocking foul is called, and the Knox Lady Redskins can't believe it, and head coach James Adcock can't believe it either.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It looked like she dribbled out, maybe, but they have a better view than us, so that's the right thing to say, right?
Sideline out of bounds play. They get it to Gabby Kraus, inside to Ashley Laster from the post. Turnaround shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded Elise Wolf. The Lady Redskins have it. It's Portland Minix crossing half court. Gets it to Ella Fairchild in the near corner. Back up top to Portland. Zone defense from the Cats. Over to Ella, fakes right, goes left, drives inside, puts up a shot, and a great take. She's fouled. Blocking foul is what it was called, and she'll go to the line. She's going to get to shoot 2 here.
You get what I'm saying, though? Just fearless drives by both teams.
Yep.
They don't care if you're standing right there. They'll run right into you and get to the free throw line. Both teams have been doing that all night, driving hard and getting to the paint. Props for both teams.
So at the line, it's Ella Fairchild. As today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star. Where's it at?
In the Knox Mall.
In the Knox Mall, baby.
I've been wanting to say that for a long time.
I just threw it to you.
Little kid,
I threw it to you. You know, making dreams come true here on WKVI. Ella Fairchild misses the second. Keeps it 46-39, but Elise Wolf comes up with the rebound, and they're going to reset. Portland pops the 3. Top of the key!
Here we go.
Splash! Big-time 3 by Portland Medics. 46-42, 4-point ball game, and here comes Gabby. Stolen by Ella Fairchild. Another turnover for the Lady Cats. Here comes Portland now. Brings it across half court under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. She picks up her dribble, finds Riley Taylor. Taylor back over to Ella. Fakes the 3, drives around, inside to Rose Webb, and she gets the and one to go from the post. And immediately you see Sarah Thompson get up off the bench. She's about to check in, I assume, for one of the individuals on the inside. Yes, she will check in for Ashley Laster. They got to get her back in there. Is Sarah in foul trouble?
I have her. That's her third, Mitch.
Yeah,
that's her
so
third.
She's close. Unofficially, of course, yes. And now Ashley's going to check back in, and Chloe Temple will check out.
I have Rose Webb with 11 points. Oh, she made that last one free throw, so 12 points for Rose Webb.
1-point ball game here, 46-45. Gabby Kraus spins around Riley Taylor. She hits the deck, and then they throw it away.
Good defense by Elisa Wolf, I think I'm pronouncing her first. Elise Wolf.
As here is Portland Medics top of the key. Driving in, back out to Ella, pops the 3 in the corner.
That could be big, Mitch.
Splash!
Let's go.
Big time 3 for the birthday girl as they take the lead, 48-46. And then the Lady Redskins steal it back. Here comes Portland. They have a 2-point lead here.
The game of runs. Holy cow.
We talked about it in the halftime break. Is back up top to Portland. Wide open. 3 on the way. Splash! Big time 3. Portland Medics and the Lady Redskins are on a run.
That's her third.
Stolen by Riley Taylor. Here comes Riley. And then it's almost stolen by the Lady Cats, and it goes sailing out of bounds. And head coach James Adcock wants a full timeout. Man. 2 quick 3s, and it's a 6-point ball game here in the Bobcat Den.
Didn't I say, Mitch, I think it was 46-38 or 9, and I was saying that this was a very important next couple of plays here for Knox, and I think they heard me because they knocked down a couple of threes. Portland Minnick, she's hit 3 threes so far this game. There's lots of players pitching in. It's awesome to see.
Well, think about Ella Fairchild. She's been trying to get points on the board all game. What a way to do it, to take the lead. And it's her birthday.
Yeah, heck, she's got 2 threes. She's doing things on the defensive end as well. Like we said, with Morgan Downs being out, you got to have some key players pitching in, and they are. Good run.
Great run
for Knox.
So now the Oregon Davis Lady Cats have 4:54 to try to fight back as they're down 5 points. That's how fast it was. They were up 5 just a couple of minutes ago. Now they're down 5.
Which I guarantee you, Mitch, knowing how this game has been, that OD is going to answer back. Guarantee it. They need to get a stop here, though.
Out of bounds, playing underneath their own basket. The Lady Redskins get it up top. Now over to Riley Taylor. Stolen by Jayla Patrick. And the Lady Cats have it. Here she comes, crossing half court. Picks up her dribble. Riley Taylor on here, and she throws it right to Portland Minnick. My goodness. Here comes Portland over to Ella Fairchild. Back to Portland up top. Back to Ella. Corner 3 on the way. Splash! Big time 3! Ella Fairchild's here, baby.
Give that girl some birthday cake.
Now on the other side of the floor, Patrick inside to Sarah Thompson. Turnaround shot from the post is no good, but a foul is called on Rylan Jordan. 54 54-46, an 8-point ball game. The Lady Redskins haven't had a lead like this all game.
Oh, that's her 5th. Wow, I thought I had her down for her 4th. Rylan Jordan, I think, just fouled out of the game, Mitch. Then that's kind of big. And she was really dissecting that 2-3 zone, especially in the high post area, and she just fouled out with her 5th. In comes Wolf there to replace her. Good little standing ovation. It's really good. She had a really good game. I have her down. Count. I actually scored a lot.
Sarah Thompson's free throw rattles around and in.
13 points is what I have her down. So, in the next 4 minutes.
She's taking it hard.
Yeah, she is.
So, 54-47. Next free throw from Thompson is no good. Patrick comes up with the rebound, though. Back up top to Gabby. Swings it over. This is Sarah Thompson dribbling to the right elbow. Back up top to Jayla. Cross court to Gabby. Inside to Sarah. Stolen by the Lady Redskins. Another turnover for the Lady Cats. That's a theme here for them this season. As here's Portland Minix dump-off pass to Elise Wolf.
Good
and
pass.
The layup goes as the Lady Redskins take the lead, have had the lead, continue with the lead, 56-47. Blocked shot inside on Sarah Thompson by Elise Wolf, and here come the Lady Redskins. It's Portland Minix, kicks it top of the key. It's Ella Fairchild, back over to Portland, inside to Rose. Rose Webb, back up top to Riley Taylor. Dribbles back out, 3:20 to go. They're up 9. They want to take their time.
Yeah, get some ticks off.
As here's Portland. Gabby Krause on her, spins around.
Ooh, foul.
Almost lost it. Back to Ella. Ella over to Riley. They're happy holding the ball here.
Yeah.
Jayla Patrick has to get all over Riley Taylor. Back up top to Ella Fairchild. Fairchild with the ball. Last 3 minutes here of the ball game, 56-47. The Lady Redskins take the lead in the 4th and haven't looked back. It's been mostly Lady Cats all night long.
Here comes some kind of half-court trap. They got to get something to force a turnover here with 2:45 left, Mitch.
Now over to Portland. They've taken almost a minute off the clock, and finally a foul's called by Gabby Krause.
Clock is your friend.
Man, this game got away from the Lady Cats in a hurry, man. In a hurry.
Finger, man.
I mean, it was mostly them all night long, But we talked in the halftime break. It's a game of runs, and we were assuming the Knox Lady Redskins were going to make a run, and boy, did they. Portland Minix makes the first of 2, making it a 10-point ball game. Now an opportunity for 11, and she does. 58-47 here. Gabby Krause brings it across half court, 2:35 to go. Coast to coast all the way. No good. Rebounded Riley Taylor. And then she gets it to Portland Minix, who then pushes it forward to Ella. Back to Portland. Portland brings it across half court, and then a foul is called on Jayla Patrick. That'll put Portland at the line. She's not a bad free throw shooter either. 58-47. She has an opportunity to make it a 13-point ball game with 2:26 to go. It's getting to that point, Justin.
Yeah,
it's getting to that point as Portland makes the first of 2.
She's 4 for 5 for tonight, hitting 4 out of 5 free throws.
I mean, it's not impossible, but 13 points in 2:20. That's tough. She makes the second, 60-47. The Lady Redskins pulled away here fast. Entry pass stolen. Tried to get it to Sarah Thompson. The Lady Cats are falling apart here. As Portland Minix now brings it across half court. Hands off to Ella Fairchild. Jayla Patrick all on her. Here comes the double with Gabby Krause. Gets it over to Portland Minix. Minix with the ball. Driving. Picks up her dribble. Back out to Rose Webb. Then up top to Ella. Cross court to Riley. 1:55 to go in the ball game. Back over to Portland, and Ashley Laster is going to steal it. A turnover for the Knox Lady Redskins. Here's Gabby Krause now. She puts up a shot. She's fouled, and she will go to the line.
Oregon Davis on defense. They I don't know. They just didn't. They see that they're down by 13 points, and the clock keeps going closer and closer to 0. And it looked like they were kind of, defeated there a little bit. But they got a steal opportunity for a free throw line. Gabby Krause missed the first one. She's shooting the second one here, it looks like, for Knox. We got a sub.
Yeah, looks like Elise Wolf will check out. Who just checked in?
34. I do not have her name. She's not on the roster here.
Okay.
So
we deal with what we're given.
Yeah, heck.
Kraus makes the second of two, 60-48 here with 1:40 to go in the ball game.
Ooh. Swing it.
Oh, that's Cheryl Barnes. 34 is Cheryl Barnes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stolen by the Lady Cats. Another turnover for the Lady Redskins. Gabby Kraus, coast to coast, puts up the right-hand layup. Couldn't make it. Claps her hands out of disappointment.
Nothing going in right now.
It is just not going their way here. As here is Ella Fairchild. Back over to Riley Taylor. Last minute here. Oh, man, the Redskins are going to throw it away.
Wow. Just completely turn of the ship.
Yeah.
It just, Knox really just turned it around. Again, I think it was 46-39, if I'm not mistaken, Mitch. And they just snapped the fingers and boom.
21 points like that.
Yeah.
Kraus gets it to Laster, pops a three, why not? No good, overshot, rebounded Rose Webb, and she gets it to Portland Minix here. Under a minute to go, and the Lady Cats are going to let this one get by. Unfortunately, they owned this game, Justin. They owned the first three quarters.
Yeah, they did.
And
they were in the control of the pace,
They were in
too.
control to start the fourth. It was just, I want to say that Ella Fairchild three, man. That is one that just took the lead.
Absolutely.
48-46, and the Lady Redskins haven't looked back the last 4.5, 5 minutes. As here is Riley Taylor at the top of the key, gets it over to Portland Minix. Minix now to the near corner. Rose Webb back up top to Ella Fairchild. Several passes around the perimeter. They're just going to let this dribble out. No fouls from the Lady Cats. They know it's over. 60-48 is what the scoreboard reads as the Knox Lady Redskins are going to come to the Bobcat Den here in Hamlet, Indiana, and put up a big-time win. They beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats the last couple of years, as that will be the end of the ball game, 60-48. The Knox Lady Redskins beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. For sports analyst Justin Ruff, I'm Mitch Columbi. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about this game as well as other games in our area during the Collins Insurance postgame show. You sit tight. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Big-time win for the Knox Lady Redskins. They already doused the scoreboard. I didn't get the final. What was it? 60-48, I believe.
Yep.
Was the final 60-48 as the Knox Lady Redskins come to Hamlet, Indiana and put up a big-time W on their cross-county rival. here on December 8th of 2023. Well, man, this is a lot of fun. We got another one under our belt. It was mostly Lady Cats all night long, and then the Lady Redskins were able to turn on the Jets there in the fourth quarter, where we were talking mostly about the Oregon Davis Lady Cats all night long. We only needed the last 5 minutes to prove that the Knox Lady Redskins were able to turn it on, and they did, and they proved that they could win this game, and they did it in the last quarter.
Absolutely, and I think what really helped Knox, Mitch, was the adjustment in that second half, throwing somebody at Gabby Krause to eliminate those fast breaks or just looking to push the ball. And again, that's what we were saying, and that's what Coach Lady was saying. We really want to push the ball. And then Knox realized that in the second half. And they're, hey, let's get somebody right in their face. And towards the end there, Mitch, they were face guarding Gabby. Because she was the one, like, if the ball's in her hands, good things happen. Yeah. And they realized that and kind of eliminated that as an option. And that's kind of when the blocks started to fall for Oregon Davis. And shots were going in over here for Knox. Shots weren't going over here for OD. And you could see it, just the air flying out of the room.
Well, with Ella Fairchild's big time three, and then Portland Minnick, she had a few threes as well.
Yep.
It just, some of those threes can be daggers, and I think we saw some daggers tonight.
Absolutely.
Unofficially, I had Oregon Davis at 27 turnovers unofficially. The Knox Lady Redskins, 23 turnovers on the night. So turnovers here in week, 5? Yep. Still an issue for some of our area girls basketball teams. Can't turn the ball over, man. You just can't.
I know, and you'll see that.
And you got to hit free throws.
That's important. But, especially with teams still, starting to, get everything lined up right. I mean, turnovers will come. But, that's why they, in this time of our lives, Mitch, is when they have film. So, you can watch the film.
Tape.
Back in the day, not tape,
it's actual
not
digital.
word of mouth, it's film. And so they're going to look at this film and be like, hey, this is what we need to do. Make better decisions. You need to be here in certain situations. And, so those turnovers, majority of the time, will disappear or get smaller.
I'm excited to listen to that fourth quarter on the way home.
Just that one.
That was electricity,
well,
man.
Heck, man, it was just boom. It was right away, and like I said, it was 46.
I kind of want to hurry this up so I can get home. I want to listen to it.
Wrap it up,
Mitch. I want to get home so I can listen to that fourth quarter, man, on the way home.
That was fun.
Well, we're going to take a break and come back. Justin and I will talk about our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We've actually got head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, though, James Adcock. We're going to talk with him first. Coach, we talked pregame. You said with your injuries you had to have people step up. Well, I'd say you had several step up.
Yeah.
We talked throughout the whole game. It was mostly Oregon Davis. You only needed the last 5 minutes to state your case. Huge threes.
Huge threes.
What was that momentum shift like?
It was incredible. I just was like, I didn't really want those threes taken at the time, but then you're like, it's one of those oh no, oh yes moments. And but yeah, those 3-4 threes we hit there put us right back in the game, gave us the lead. I think took their heart out. They were fighting all night.
They were.
They were scrapping all night, and congratulations to their team for being such a scrappy team. And but I'm proud of our girls. We're down 2 girls, and they came back tonight as a team. Our freshmen gave us huge moments. If we could make some layups, it may not have been so exciting there from the second quarter, but that's basketball.
I don't think I've introduced you to our new sports analyst. This is Justin Ruff. He's a Winamac Warrior graduate.
Yes, I remember.
You remember? Oh
boy. We had some boys JV games together.
Well, you got a question for Coach Justin?
Hey, that adjustment you did. I don't know if it was you or your coaching staff. You can take props for it. I don't think your coaching staff can hear, but it's the adjustment you did with Gabby Krause, getting somebody in front of her, stopping that transition, because she was doing it. Her basketball vision, Coach, pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you realized that, and her getting somebody in front of her to stop all that was a really, really good move.
Well, we that was the game plan from the beginning.
She's fast.
She's fast and she's strong. So we put one of our stronger girls out there, and she wasn't able to kind of move around as easily as possible. So that was Elise for us there on that one, and just huge minutes for her to do that for us tonight.
That was big.
Well, tomorrow you don't have much time. You got to turn right around, and you're going to face the Culver Lady Cavaliers. We're going to be there for you at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium, historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. I always say it.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Lady Cavs that you can share with us? We saw them on Tuesday.
Yep.
They've got some good players in Grace Sieber, some good inside player from Amaya Williams, as well as Alex O'Brien. What do you know about them?
Well, I just know that every game is a fight for us, and every game we got to come to compete. And I tell our girls all the time, every team works hard. Not every team competes. And competing doesn't mean you're going to win. Competing gives you an opportunity, hopefully, to win. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. Culver's going to come in. They're going to want a conference win. We want a conference win. We're all trying to stay at the top there, so it's going to be a battle.
An opportunity to go back-to-back wins as well for
Absolutely.
you guys.
Yeah, it'll be first time this season for us.
Well, what was the speech at halftime? Because I know there at the end of the second quarter, there were some fireworks there where we agreed with you. There were some interesting calls, but, hey, we're not the refs. You had to deal with that. What were some things that you were saying in the halftime break to get your girls energized to come out in the third quarter?
We can't let the refs or the other team dictate what we do. Right. One of the things that we always talk about is we never let anybody into our space. So you got to play your game. It doesn't matter what the refs are calling or not calling. It doesn't matter what the other team is doing or not doing. We only can play our game. And if we get out of circuits of that, then we're going to lose. And so we have to come back and play our game.
Well, Coach, enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm not done with you yet, Coach.
Hey, I look forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's head coach James Adcock of the Knox Lady Redskins here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. I mean, I love talking to him. He's just an easy guy to talk to. Of course, he's a pastor.
Okay.
So he's a great public speaker and just a fun guy to chat with. Well, we're going to take a break and come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game for sports analyst Justin Ruff. I'm Mitch Columbi. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
We appreciate the Stark County Co-op being part of this wonderful tradition here on KVB's WKVI. If you would like to be part of this wonderful tradition, contact me at 574-772-6241 during regular business hours or Mitch at WKVI.com. We are always looking to grow our sponsorship to keep this tradition going. We need your help. Justin, what is our Stark County Co-op play of the game tonight?
It's got to be Fairchild, right? Her hitting that three, Fairchild, when it was 45-46.
Yeah.
Knox was down by 1. You could feel the momentum a little bit, and then she hit that three. You could feel it even more. That was a big shot by Fairchild.
It was a huge three. They were trying to fight their way back, and they were down by 1, 45-46, and then the huge shot by Ella Fairchild. So that is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We are honored to sit down and have a chat with head coach of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Aubrey Lady. Coach, for the main majority of the game, I mean, the whole all three quarters, even the start of the fourth quarter, we kept talking about what Knox has to do, because in our opinion, it was your game. And then those last 5 minutes, just tell us what you guys saw from your side of things and what that moment was. I mean, it just happened so fast. You really didn't have a chance to think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were in foul trouble. That doesn't help. And we got tired. And, instead of playing, we told them in the locker room, we got to play a full 4 quarters. It's not a 3-quarter game. It's not a 3.5 quarter game. And basketball's a game of runs. They went on their run, just like we did earlier. And, unfortunately, I don't know if it's being young. Either way, it's not an excuse. We hung our head and we felt sorry for ourselves because they knocked down a few of those shots instead of just turning it around and getting a stop and pushing up the floor and doing what we do.
One thing that I just realized with talking with you here is Sarah Thompson, she got into some foul trouble there, and that kept her off the court. Do you think that maybe played a factor? You had Chloe Temple in there. Great minutes for her. I mean, that's experience that now as a freshman she can have under the belt, so that's good for her. But do you think that kind of hurt having Sarah Thompson not out there?
I mean, yeah, she's a leader, and a lot of our offense, we're looking at her and trying to get it into her, whether it's into her and it goes up or an inside out. So that hurts a little bit. And, when you put Chloe in that position, she's a little nervous. And, as a freshman, that's okay. But honestly, I'm glad she got the minutes she did because I think she did learn a lot from that. She played very well. She might have been our leading rebounder, if not close, between her and Maddie Wireman. But, the thing is some of those fouls, we just put ourselves in bad situation. Some of the fouls were just silly. You already have 2 fouls, and now we're swatting at the ball. Why? And that's an experience thing and understanding.
And we were kind of talking, the energy was here tonight.
Right. It was. That was fun.
And you could tell that all the girls really wanted this badly. Mm-hmm. And that's what I kind of said is I said they're not thinking in the term of how many fouls they got. They just want to win.
Right.
It's a cross-county rivalry. The bragging rights are on the line. You could just tell. And then even both coaching staffs were –
yeah.
It was the first time I was like, okay, we're in Indiana High School. We're in the season of Indiana High School basketball, and we're here at the Bobcat Den. It just had a great feel. I really thought you guys were going to pull it off, and then just somehow there at the end, a lot of unexplained things where they were just making shots that they weren't making early on in the game.
Yeah, and give credit to Knox. I mean, they stepped up and made shots when they needed to. They didn't, just let us continue to control the game, which is what you want out of your team. So, they're a strong. I mean, they play strong inside, and they're a competitive group, and that's what you want. You want someone that's going to scrap and give you everything they've got, and that's what they did. And I like to think that we have that same type of team. We just fell short a little bit tonight, unfortunately, and that it's something we learned from. And lucky for us, this doesn't mean anything when it comes tournament time.
Right,
so it's something to learn from, and we move forward from here.
Have I introduced you to Justin yet?
I've seen him.
You've seen me.
So this is Justin Ruff, our new sports analyst. You got any questions for Coach Lady?
No questions, but I do give you props for your team. I think you were led tonight by Gabby Krause. Unofficially, I have here. She really, when the ball's in her hands, good things happen. I kind of said that multiple times. Do you preach that on with her? Just hey, we got to have the ball in your hands, and because again, good things happen.
Right. And they always say the point guard is the coach on the floor, and she's been thrown into it, and the first couple of times she was a little nervous, but I think she's gotten to the point where she's settling in and she's understanding, and she's going to make mistakes, which is fine. And
right.
We try to make sure that she understands that no matter what, her teammates have her back, and that continue to do what you're doing, and we'll help you out. Right. But Gabby, she's a great kid. She works hard in the classroom. She works hard at practice, and hopefully this experience will help us, later on down the road. And with all of our kids, we had some good minutes out of a few, and we just didn't get the full 4, unfortunately.
Right, and I was telling Mitch, that's why the beauty about film. I guarantee you just dissect that film for next week. So next week, I think you got South Central.
Yep.
So they're no cupcake team. They're a really good team. So I think you just pick out what you guys can do and fix on the film. That's awesome.
Yep, and we'll get back to work. So we'll be ready to go.
So we'll see you in the morning, or should I call you?
I'll see you.
Okay. 8:50 a.m. Central.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll see you then, Coach.
All
we
right,
appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks,
of course, that's head coach and athletic director here at Oregon Davis School Corporation, Aubrey Lady, as we are going to take a break and come back for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game after this.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson St. Pierre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Well, what are you thinking, man? Who is our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game tonight?
It's got to be the junior Portland Minix. She controlled the ball in her hands. Again, it's similar to Gabby Krause. The good things happen with the ball in her hands. You can trust the ball in her hands. She had some key shots, some key threes. We had her with 16 points. She led both teams with scoring, tied with Gabby Krause, but unofficially. But she led the team, and she was a big part, Mitch, of that run. That just snap of the finger run that she had. So that's why she's player of the game. That's
not the first time we've named her our Ashley Derrickson Player of the Game. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game this season. So congratulations to Portland Minix, 16 points on the night. She did a great job getting assists as well. We don't have those stats unofficially, or officially. But my goodness, she just was everywhere. She made sure the ball got to where it needed to go, and that's what a point guard does. That's exactly what she does, and that is why she is named our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Speaking of which, Ashley Derrickson, you may have heard me read that just a moment ago when she passed away from her battle of cancer December 12th of 2008. That's 15 years ago coming up this coming Tuesday, Justin. So tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line, I wanted to let all of our listeners know for the Where Are They Now segment of Harold Welters. He is going to talk about Ashley Derrickson, maybe some memories, as well as talk about what she meant to Lady J basketball and, of course, the area, as that award that we give each sporting event, no matter what it is, football, basketball, baseball, softball, our player of the game is always the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, and her 15th anniversary is coming up this Tuesday. I believe Harold is actually going to be announcing a Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game at the game on Tuesday night in North Judson at the Nest. That's what I've been told, is at the end of the game he will be given the mic from the PA announcer. One of the rad keys is always the PA announcer over there, and he will announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game in memory of Ashley Derrickson's 15th anniversary. Just kind of cool that, I'm a part of the history now. I am able to announce those winners each week. I'm not from the area, so I never was an Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. I never was an Athlete of the Week from our area, from this area, I should say. So the fact that I'm able to announce that for these kids that are, I'm very honored, and I know you feel the same way. Growing up in this area, now being on the broadcast, that means a lot to you, I know, Justin. So definitely wanted to bring bring that up about Ashley Derrickson, as KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action tomorrow night, as we will be at historic Harold Weinberg Gymnasium to see the Knox Redskins host the Culver Cavaliers for a girls and boys doubleheader. We will be going live at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. You got hot dogs finally, Justin.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
We also remind you to join us tomorrow morning for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you missed the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Hey, follow us on social media. Don't be shy. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X, formerly Twitter at KVB Sports, and on Facebook for all sports content, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Justin.
Super fun game, electricity kind of game. Just happy to be here to, seeing both teams just, busted on the court. It's just a fun thing to see on a Friday night in Indiana. It was fun, Mitch.
Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, man. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hope we're back at it tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Our final in this one, 60-48. The Knox Lady Redskins beat their cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Sports. For our sports analyst, Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, NEPCO, Crane and Equipment Services, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5-Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yeah!